Speaking secondly of Hasan Ali, a final year dentistry student, he also has already completed a bachelor's in Islamic studies and is the current president of the Muslim Students Association. I call on Hasan Ali to continue the debate. Here.
This is bigger than I expected. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Good evening, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. I am here to preach to you why religion is God's great gift to humanity. Firstly, I'd like to thank the Phil for reaching out to the Muslim Students Association and offering the opportunity to be represented here. And also I'd like to welcome Father Peter and Mr. John Cooney as our guests. This house regrets the fall of religion. As a Muslim, I don't fully agree with this proposition. And in fact, Pew Research agrees. In 2015, it came out with an article subtitled, "When Muslims are rising fastest and the unaffiliated are shrinking as their share in the world's population." The fall of religion? Not quite. But in the spirit and interest of this debate, I will propose that this House should regret the fall of religion when and if it happens. It is only religion that offers the most robust and moral, ethical foundation to address the big questions. The big questions: why are we here? What is the meaning of life? Does God exist? Is there an afterlife? It provides a set of principles and guidelines that help individuals navigate the complexities of human existence by providing a moral compass to guide human behavior. This guidance is invaluable in the world we live in, where moral relativism blurs the lines between right and wrong. These principles are not confined to the individual, but extend to interactions within society. Today we live in a society that is hyper-focused on rights, to the abject neglect to responsibilities. Religion balances both. Religion delves into the profound questions about the nature of reality and the existence of the divine, and our unique relationship with the divine. It provides a perspective on the afterlife, where individuals are held accountable for their actions. In 2011, the Oxford Anthropological Society conducted a study of 32,000 children, and they found that children intuitively and instinctively believe in a higher power. In fact, Justin Barrett, in his literature, specifically mentions the Islamic concept of the fitrah, or the innate disposition to believing in God. One of the reliable predictors for the success of marriage, and therefore the success and the strength of the family unit, is whether or not one is actively religious. People who regularly attend services are happier and have more successful relationships. And you may refer to the works of Nicholas Wolfinger, who is a professor in the Department of Family and Consumer Studies and a professor of sociology at the University of Utah. It is only religion that can connect individuals regardless of ethnicity, nationality, language, political affiliation, personal interests, gender, and socio-economic background. Perhaps the most striking example of this is the annual Hajj gathering that unites those who are as different can be and unifies them through similar clothing and physical conditions and identicality of purpose as they traverse the plains of Arafah. At the heart of Islam's charitable ethos stands zakah, one of the 5 pillars. It is not just a religious obligation, but a profound expression of compassion and social responsibility. Muslims who are financially able are required to give a portion of their wealth to those in need. All of this is motivated from prophetic statements of the Prophet, peace be upon him, such as, when he describes the community as a body, such that when any limb aches, the whole body reacts with sleeplessness and fever, and that none of you truly has faith. None of you has faith until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. Ladies and gentlemen, our own university, the most prestigious in Ireland, it was established as a Christian institute, has since 1592 been a beneficiary of an endowment fund which is worth €201 million as of 2018. One of the earliest references to the concept of endowment is traced back to the Islamic institution of Waqf. It refers to a religious charitable endowment in which an individual dedicates a specific asset or property to be used for a specific purpose, and has played a significant role in supporting educational institutions, mosques and hospitals throughout Islamic history. Religious civilizations have served in preserving intellectual and cultural advancement in fields such as science, medicine, philosophy and art. The award-winning author and professor David Levering Lewis highlights that there would be no Renaissance without the contributions from the golden age of Islam. Ibn Sina's canon of medicine became the standard textbook in European universities for centuries. The translation movement, which thrived in places like Toledo and Baghdad, brought wisdom from antiquity to Western Europe. The works of Aristotle, Plato and Galen were translated into Latin. In mathematics, Al-Khwarizmi, whose name gives us the words algebra and algorithms. In astronomy, 2/3 of the stars in the sky with names have Arabic names. Have you ever wondered why is it the case that Muslims took such a keen interest in astronomy and in navigation? It is to calculate the prayer timings and to find the direction towards Mecca. This is not void of a religious influence. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends and Father, for us to take the side of the opposition today is for us to say that we would not regret the fall of religion, and it is to say that we would be okay to live in a materialistic, individualistic world. It is to say that we would be okay to live in a world where marriage is not sacred, the family unit is torn apart, and society is without foundation. It is to say that we would do away with a force that binds people together, transcending divisions and promoting social harmony. It is to say, and this is true, it is to say effectively that you would rather be at UCD, and we all agree that that is a disastrous state of affairs. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, it is not in Lana we trust, but to God we submit. Thank you very much.